Today, we're coming to you from the grand halls of the University of Birmingham, an institution steeped in discovery and research since 1900. The University of Birmingham was the UK's first civic university, a place designed for everyone, not just the privileged few. Every one of our graduands today is a part of that proud tradition of learning and achievement. Degree congregations at the University of Birmingham date back to 1901 and are held here in the Great Hall, right at the heart of our Edgbaston campus. Attended by nearly 30,000 graduates and guests each year, these events are the highlight of the university calendar and represent for many students the conclusion of their studies at Birmingham. Originally built as a cathedral to learning, the Great Hall never fails to impress our visitors. The building is Grade 2 listed, and it's really the details that make the space so special. It features a trompe-l'oeil domed ceiling located above its formal marble entrance. The entrance is bordered by archways that are designed to draw the eye towards the centre of the room. The music you can hear is being performed by our very own student musicians. They often perform versions of modern pop hits or songs with a Birmingham connection. As our graduands wait for the ceremony to start, this is a time for them to reflect on how far they've come. They may think back to the first lecture they attended in a packed lecture hall, making friendships that will last a lifetime. Maybe they're thinking back to their first eureka moment, when their chosen field of study finally clicked into place. Or perhaps they're thinking about late-night debates in the guild, that group project that pushed them to their limits, or the spark of inspiration when they saw their research was really making an impact. Today they close one chapter and open another. A degree from the University of Birmingham is more than just a name on a certificate. Our graduates are recognised by employers for their resilience, creativity, and dedication. Soon, they'll find many exciting opportunities waiting for them. A quick shout out to the staff, students and volunteers who have made this special day possible. We couldn't have done it without you. Also, a reminder to share your photos from today on social media. Make sure to tag our accounts so we can engage with your moment. The audience is a mixture of graduands who sit in the back of the hall and their loved ones who are seated near the stage. During the ceremony, the graduands will make their way up to the stage, accept their scroll, and be applauded by their families and fellow students. In the sea of formal robes in the ceremony, attendees may spot black gowns, red and green gowns, and possibly some other eye-catching colours. The black robes are worn by those graduating with their bachelor's and master's. Green and red robes are for those picking up a doctorate degree. To the families, friends and supporters watching from home today, your encouragement, pep talks and well-timed cups of tea have helped our graduates reach this day. Let's take a moment to appreciate the parents who still don't quite understand what their child studied, but are immensely proud regardless. Well done, everyone. You've earned this celebration. Soon, our ceremony will begin. There's a degree of pomp and circumstance to the day that echoes back through the years. These rituals connect our graduands today to students from the very first British universities formed in the 13th century. This procession isn't just tradition for tradition's sake. It's the university's way of honouring the past, affirming the authority of scholarship, and marking the threshold our graduands are about to cross. Now it's time for the procession to start. Senior academics of the university are led into the Great Hall by 2 mace bearers and will sit on stage throughout the ceremony. There is a mace bearer at the front of the line and one at the back. The latter is called the Esquire Bedell. Both carry large silver maces that they put down on stage. This is a ceremonial kick-off to the day. The mace bearers are usually staff members from the university who have volunteered to take part. Row by row, the procession makes its way up to the stage, passing proud faces in the congregation, students in mortarboards, parents wiping away tears, tutors exchanging proud glances. A senior member of the university, such as the Chancellor or a provost, will be the last to take their place. They'll stand before the attendees and declare the congregation open.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Birmingham and my honour to declare the congregation open.
Good morning to you all and welcome to the University of Birmingham. It's really great that you can be with us today. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College for Engineering and Physical Sciences, it's my pleasure to welcome you, our graduands, and your friends, families and supporters to your graduation ceremony. We're here today to celebrate the completion of your educational journey with all the ups and downs of study and university life that it will have entailed. But now we're here to celebrate. You've done it. Congratulations. So this is the moment you've been working towards. To get here, you'll have spent time exploring new ideas, experiencing the thrill of intellectual discovery. You may have had coffee-fueled debates with your fellow students during late-night study sessions. You may have tackled seemingly insurmountable problems and overcome them. You may think that you've only been here to study an academic discipline that you're passionate about, but you'll have learnt so much more on the way. You'll have learnt about perseverance, about balancing work and play, and about the value of friendship and community. All of these lessons are ones that you'll carry with you long after you leave this hall. Many of you will be leaving education behind and readying yourself to dive into the real world. But I urge you not to lose the spark of curiosity that you've nurtured during your studies. Keep listening to that voice in your head that says, go on, have a look, see what's out there. Keep asking why, how, and what if. Keep seeking out new knowledge. This will lead you in the direction of the best of adventures, and it will provide you with rich stories to tell. Today is an especially meaningful day, as we're not only celebrating a big milestone in your life, but we're also celebrating a milestone in the life of the university as we mark our 125th anniversary. Together, we've been celebrating this special milestone in many memorable ways. You may remember seeing Old Joe lit up in vibrant colours at the start of this year, and you might have taken selfies in front of him with your friends. And then for a few months, the clock tower became a beacon of light that announced our celebration right across the city. In the spring, we reaffirmed our connection to our community by signing the Birmingham Civic Agreement, strengthening our commitment to serving the city and the region as a civic institution. As summer arrived, you will hopefully have found time to enjoy all of the events and social activities on offer in the Green Heart as part of UOB Extra. You may also have enjoyed our Come to Campus festival and concert a couple of weeks ago. The sun shone down on thousands of students, alumni, staff, and our neighbours who all came together to celebrate our anniversary. It was a day of discovery, from exploring the Lapworth Museum of Geology, exploring the Winterbourne House and Garden, to experiencing cutting-edge research that really defines our university. And then in the evening, under the open sky, the university's Philharmonic and Jazz Orchestra, alongside special guest performers, delivered a powerful tribute to Birmingham's rich musical heritage, from the elegance of Elgar right through to the electric spirit of ELO. It was a celebration that was proudly Brummie and unmistakably ours. And it was also a reminder that this university has always been about more than the buildings and books. It's really the people that bring it to life. I'm genuinely proud to be here on behalf of a university where inspirational people do inspirational things and where every day we have the ability to change lives for the better. Today I'm inspired by what all of you have achieved. But let's also take a moment to acknowledge those who've played a crucial role in your achievements to date. Behind me are just some of our university community who've encouraged your intellectual curiosity, nurtured your creativity, and inspired you to question and explore. You'll have been supported by tutors, by student support teams, by people in labs. And I invite you now to thank everyone who's supported you during your time here. And now, looking in front of me and tuning in from all corners of the globe are your friends, families, and supporters, armed with tissues, armed with cameras and smartphones, brimming with pride for what you've achieved. You'll all have that person or those people who had faith in you. These were the people who supported you and showed you kindness, and without whom you wouldn't be here. So graduands, let's give a huge round of applause and a cheer to say thank you to all of your supporters and to the people who made it possible. So soon you'll be coming up onto the stage and Professor Rachel O'Reilly, Pro-Vice-Chancellor Research, will admit you to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that will be your graduation. And family and friends, this is your cue to make a lot of noise. So please be careful on the steps, give a huge smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savour your moment. Thank you very much.
Now for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands walk across the stage to collect their scroll from the presiding officer.
Good morning. My name is Aad van Moorsel. I'm the head of school of the School of Computer Science. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the university, I present the names of these graduates as listed in my program, prove worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in their absence, to the degree for which they are to be presented.
For the Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Samar Mahmoud Abu Asi. Chiamaka Olewabumi Anna Adande. Tessin Ahmed. Hussam Mohammed Al-Dasari. Hamza Aslam. Omar Aziz. Viraj Basi. Ben Peterson. George Bell. Farida Bashir Bello. Ryan Bandel. Harrison Peter Von Bennett. Saoirse Bettison. Mohammed Akil Marwan bin Azar. Asa Bizanjo. Robert William Blake. Brian Nguyen Chung Bong. Kieran Bierfak. Ethan Breen. Bradley Cable. Chi Wang Chan. Che-Yang Chi. Chen Ming Chen. Yu Yu Chang. Jan Cervani. Xin Yao Chu. Kaming Chung. Holun Chung. Morgan Clifford. Omar Mahmoud Khalil Mansour Dabous. Samuel Davies Jelly. Ogyataziba Ebigbieri Douglas. Enoch Dua. Sam John Nunnally Edwards. Liliana Etheridge. Dylan Yun Kai Oi. Opemipa Oluwatobi Feititan. Boris Findlay. James Anthony Thomas Galliard. Yu Gao. Caleb George. Anna Golubovic. Michele Gomez. Rahul Lilapra Korania. James Govey. Dylan Grual. Mayor Jot Grual. Cameron Harwood. Fardin Hassan. David Heyman Joyce. Suhaib Abdirashid Hersi. Ainaguya Binti Hisham. Yan He Ho. Joshua Horn. Matthew Hyde. Zainab Ibrahim. Ija Shalil. Yoon Yang Jang. Esther Olivato-Farati Jato. Asan Javed. Harsh Jetwa. CJ Jiang. Rodrigo Jimenez Alonso. Hongju Jin. Fergus Johnson. Loe Kalaila. Muhammad Hafi Khalid. Does not come or does come? Thank you. Go forward. Hassan Khan. Zahira Khan. Sachin Karabanda. Kasper Kulasa. Daniel Lane. Chin Hei Alexander Law. Samuel Lowe. Delilah Laws. Benjamin Lawrence. Hei Wan Lee. Jinxi Lee. Jinshu Lee. Eddie Angie Lim. Gay Lin. Akishan Lingazoti. Changlin Liu. Adnan Lunat. Wen Hao Lu. Simon Luang. Edward Martiuk. Benjamin Marshall. Declan Miller. Nurul Isa binti Mohammed. Musa Mohibur Rahman. Thomas Muir. Sam Malarkey. Adil Nassar. Adam North. Mohammed Abu Maim Nosor. Yun Chiang Oi. Alp Ozer. Munib Parvas. Soil Patel. Sarah Catherine Petchley. Ruijia Peng. Elira Maris Mendiola Polintan. Maya Paulette. Pirasian Prabhaharan. Zain ul Abidin Kayum. Harvey Randall. Hassan Raza. Liam Roberts. Intan Nur Shahida Bintu Shalbudin. Christian Settler. Muhammad Ali Shah. Daniel Shepard. Ivan Smiljanic. Benjamin Patrick Squire. Hao Qian Sun. Shin Hao Tang. Kylie Tay. Edward Tui Ting Yao. Mohammed Ridwan Uden. Eva Georgieva Uzunova. Yubang Wang. Harry Wells. Charles Wilson. Rakshita Yadav. Toru Yamaguchi. Yi Yang Yap. Suming Timothy Yum. Sadia Saman. Xintao Zhang. Waiwei Zhang. Qianxin Sang. Yang Zhu. And from the College of Social Sciences, Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Criminology, Sarah Kaba. Thank you all. It is my pleasure to now introduce the ceremony's student representative, Bradley Cable. Coming.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today in this great hall to celebrate, for some of you, your final moments in formal education. A lot of work has been put in to get up to this point, not just academically here at this university, but all throughout the education system, and socially too. We're here today not just to celebrate our academic achievements, which in themselves are an outstanding one, but to celebrate becoming whole, becoming that person you have dreamed of becoming, despite all the possible setbacks you may have encountered. None of us would be here today if it wasn't for the unwavering support of our family, friends, and partners. And while I'm here, I want to express the deepest of gratitude and thanks to my mum and dad for their support and making me the person I am today. That thanks extends further to my friends, both in and out of university, and to my partner. Thank you all for your unwavering support. I'm incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. And on that note, can we have a round of applause for everyone today, in and out this room, who gives that love and support we all needed to do this. As well as the people that support us in that friendly and loving way, we have the people who support us academically and pastorally. These amazing members of staff in the School of Computer Science and the wider university. One of those members of staff was Vincent Raleigh, a man who, if he didn't support me in the way that he did, didn't push me, I wouldn't be where I am now with the grades I'm graduating with. I'm sure for everyone here, there's that one lecturer, that one member of staff who defined your university experience, who, even if they weren't lecturing you directly, was someone you could always come back to for a chat, advice, a mentor of sorts. Those are the staff who make this institution the amazing place that it is, the people that make this a world-renowned institution, a place of true higher learning. And can we have a round of applause for all those that make this place great? Even with all the support around us, our studies have been challenging, from the end-of-year exams to the one piece of coursework that never feels ready. The feeling of being challenged can then corrode into that feeling of imposter syndrome. I'm sure this is something that everyone has experienced through this journey. It can make us feel inadequate, unsure of our place. But this feeling won't go away now. It might even fester. But going forward, it's important to remember how we got here. We didn't just get here by default. We got here, or anywhere you end up in life, by hard work and hard work alone. And on that note, I've been fortunate enough to secure employment in the field and have already spent over a month at the organisation. It's not every day you get to walk across the stage and be paid for it. Now to cover off the university experience in general. I've been at this university for 4 years. I started with a foundation year which focused on mathematics, a subject I've always struggled with throughout my education. But that extra time to settle meant when I finally started my main degree, I was confident and I had the time and space to grow and mould into the person I am now. And that's a common theme among us all. Each of our unique experiences have shaped us. That person who moved into halls not so long ago, excited and scared of what's to come, would have never guessed half the things that might have happened, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The societies you might have joined could have been something you never imagined yourself doing. In my case, something I've always wanted to give a proper go. The opportunity available here with societies such as Burn FM, the student radio, which is something I will personally greatly miss. And it will be my main fond memory, as well as all the societies you were at. At the end of the day, all these societies are just a group of like-minded people doing something they love. And to finish off, Like for all modern times, especially due to things like the internet and all the information we can access 24/7, things can look bleak, scary, exciting, opportune, promising, uncertain, all at the same time. However, the way we ride that wave going forward, the side of history we choose to be on, and the choices we make will be the things that ultimately continue to shape us going forward as we leave this institution behind. So as we take our next steps, whether that's into industry, further study, travel, or something completely different in its entirety, I want to wish every single one of you the very best of luck, and I hope you carry forward not just what you've learned, but who you've become, just as I will. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was absolutely fabulous. It's quite nerve-wracking standing up here, but I think you did a wonderful job, and I think probably the insights and memories you shared, I'm sure, resonated with many people in the room. So let's give them a big round of applause again and say thank you. And I'd just like to add my own personal congratulations to all of the class of 2025. My name is Professor Rachel O'Reilly. I'm the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research here at the University of Birmingham, and it genuinely is a huge privilege to be able to be part of today and to be part of your graduation ceremony. I feel honoured to be able to celebrate your achievements with you. I saw from all the beaming smiles as people came on stage how much it meant to both our graduates, but also to all parents and family and supporters in the audience. So I know this is a very special day. But today marks a special day in that it ends one kind of relationship with the university for our graduates and the beginning of a new one. Today, graduates, you become members of a distinguished family, a global network of over more than 400,000 members in over 170 countries. They are the alumni of the University of Birmingham. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions, and we look forward to seeing your own achievements added to that legacy in the years to come. Being a graduate of the University of Birmingham means that you're part of a distinguished group, a group that includes Nobel Prize winners, pioneering engineers, celebrated authors, Olympic gold medalists, successful entrepreneurs, inspiring educators, influential policymakers, and groundbreaking clinicians. The list goes on. It is the collective impact of thousands of our graduates over the past 125 years that makes this university so great. And the achievements that you will make in your careers and the successes that you will have in your personal lives and the impact you will have on those around you. All of these will help to continue to shape the legacy of this university. If you get a chance today to walk down the corridors on either side of this great hall, you will see museum objects, artwork, manuscripts, photographs and films that tell the stories of the people behind the institution. And this includes, from the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, the story of Sir Oliver Lodge. He was a renowned scientist and our first principal. Lodge was dedicated to public engagement through popular science books, open lectures and radio broadcasts. As principal, he championed student inclusion, supported the women's suffragette movement, and involved students in university governance. His story speaks to the values which are at the core of our university, and they lay the foundations for the inclusive institution we are today. These stories are the stories that give our university meaning, the stories of discovery, perseverance, creativity, and courage. And now your stories will join theirs. Each of you graduates is a chapter in the university's rich history. Through your experiences in seminars, studios, laboratories, libraries, workshops, through your challenges, through your celebrations, you've both shaped and been shaped by this community. All of you have a unique story, one of which is different to those around you. You may have, I hope you experienced lectures that opened your mind to new ideas, seminars that brought new life to your study. You probably had late nights in the Guild, early mornings in the library, coursework submitted at the very last minute. The history of our university is one of creativity and vision, matched with perseverance. It's a story of some failures, many successes, but of ambition, breakthroughs and achievements. Those may already be the hallmarks of your own story, and they will no doubt shape your future. You and those who supported you today have many reasons to be proud. Standing on this stage in the Great Hall at our formal opening more than a century ago, King Edward VII laid down a challenge to our students, which I'm going to pass on to you. He said that, "I say that the honour and dignity of this university are largely in your hands, and I look to you to initiate and hand down worthy traditions to your successors." His words remain true today. Our stories will always be connected. Each one of you is part of the university legacy, and each one of you will help shape what the university becomes. You are the living legacy of Birmingham, and our next 125 years begin with you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Enjoy the rest of your day, and please do keep in touch. Thank you. I declare the congregation closed.
The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni has come to an end. The procession begins to stream out of the Great Hall, carrying with them the maces that were set down at the start of the ceremony. It's a nice bit of visual poetry that bookends the ceremony. As those maces are carried forward, so too are our graduates onto their next adventure. This is a powerful moment for our graduates, representing the culmination of years of dedicated study, the education, connections, and friendships they have made at Birmingham will last a lifetime. The University of Birmingham is known for producing great thinkers, change makers, and innovators. From Nobel Prize winners to sporting champions, this institution has shaped minds that go on to make a real difference in the world. Today's graduates are stepping into that legacy, ready to make their mark, whether they're heading into research, launching businesses, or, let's be honest, finally taking a proper break before the next adventure begins. From the Great Hall to the wider world, our graduates will carry the knowledge, ambition, and spirit of Birmingham in their next chapter. Wherever you're watching from, this is not just an ending, it is the beginning of something exceptional.